He still got the pussy. His little puppy just not together, but I live there to help with my kids. He tall, he dark, and he handsome. My baby's daddy. Make a nigga put some respect on your name. But I'm hurting. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in with the Real Mina Millions. This is the Real with Mina, and we are back. So y'all, today we back with a story time, and we're gonna talk about when that shit busted out my windows. But before we get started, I just want to come on here and thank all my new supporters. Guys, I'm doing a giveaway at 200 subscribers. So on this video, I need you to go in the comments and write a number and put your Cash App. I have the number written down. The person who gets the exact number or close to the number by the end of the first day that this from when the video is posted will get the $25. When I hit 200 subscribers, I'm gonna do the $25. When I hit 300 subscribers, I'm gonna do 50. When I hit 400 subscribers, I'm going to do 75. When I hit 500, I'm going to do a $100 giveaway. And then when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away $150. So I need y'all to help push me out. My goal is to be monetized by my baby birthday. As y'all know, I have a daughter. My baby will be 6 in August. Her birthday is August 16th, and by her birthday, I want to have 1,000 subscribers and be monetized by then. Y'all watching the video, the views are getting up there, and I don't care if it's the same 10 people watching it. Make sure y'all tell y'all people to subscribe. Go subscribe off the little kids' phone, all of that. Like, no, don't let the little kids see the video, but, you know, support your girl. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I love y'all so much. Do not hesitate to add me on Instagram at jthedream_. Add me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. If y'all hear noise, that's my daughter. Don't hesitate to follow me on Instagram. Once you follow me on Instagram, I will follow you back. You can talk to me, write me, whatever. I am very open. I'm very friendly and easygoing. I love talking and getting to meet new people, because I'm not really the person that shoot my shot, friendship shots and things like that, because I'm a little afraid of rejection. So yeah, but anyways, I need y'all to definitely like the video, comment the number, put your Cash App, and of course the winner will get $25 from me. And when I do send that to the winner, I will post it on my community wall so that you guys know, like, this is legit. Like, we ain't doing no scamming, we ain't doing none of that. I also may give away a fragrance as well. I'm thinking about it, how to spice up this giveaway. So I'm thinking, like, once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do the 150, and I'll also give away a fragrance. If it's a male that win, I will go out and buy a male cologne and ship it. If it's a female, I will go out and buy a female perfume and I will ship it. I'm also gonna go ahead and get a P.O. box. So if you guys want me to advertise anything, if you want to send me stuff and let me just advertise for you at the beginning of my story times, you can just send it to my P.O. box, and I would definitely do that and help support the brand. Support me, I support you. Help me, help you. So the more you like, comment, share, and subscribe, I can tell people about your stuff. Y'all see the views is going up. They getting up there now, you know. So I want to just thank everybody that's starting with me from the bottom. Like, y'all don't know, I greatly appreciate it. But anyways, let's get into the story time, because I know y'all probably like, why she gotta talk so much at the beginning of the video? It's like, but anyways, y'all, okay, so this story time is about when the bitch bust out my window. So as y'all know, my baby's daddy, my baby father, we call him Trent. So if y'all don't know, there is a playlist where y'all can go back and see story times about when he had a female in my house, whatever, all that other stuff. So my baby father, Trent, is what we're gonna call him. Trent had have kids with another woman, and him and this woman had this relationship for years. So before me, I did not know of this woman. I did not know of his children, anything like that. So when we got involved, I was under the impression that, we were kicking it, we were cool, whatever. We didn't have any title on anything. And I go to say this, females, that's the number one thing where we be wrong. Like, make a nigga put some respect on your name. Make them put some respect on it. Because when you sit there and you don't make a person tell you what it is and what it ain't, then you only trick yourself. You only mess up yourself. So anyways, I was young. I was just like, he cute. I want to with him. He's, whatever, whatever. And I want that. He's tall, he dark, and he handsome. So I had want to taste that chocolate milk. You feel me? So anyways, when we started talking and getting to know each other, Trent basically told me like, yeah, I have kids. Me and their mom, we're not together, and the whole rundown. So he basically told me like, the whole, oh, we not together, but I live there to help with my kids. Y'all know that typical story. That's what, I don't know if it's like a playbook that men go by that just be like, say this line, but that's what I got. And me being young and just kind of like being promiscuous, I didn't really care like what he had going on. Like, I was just doing me. I was getting me. I was working. I had got my first little car. I had me a Chrysler 200. I'm pretty sure y'all saw that in another story time. I had my little Chrysler 200. It was brand new, 0 miles. You couldn't tell me nothing, girl. I was that girl. I was the it girl. So whatever he had going on was his business. I was just doing me. So me and Trent, getting to know each other and stuff, we fucking around at this point. Everything is cool up until like we, what I'm saying? Okay, everything is going how it's going. We messing around, we whatever. I'm believing everything he say. It's nothing that he said. He could tell me the sky was red and it was raining red drops outside, and I would be like, oh my God, yes, y'all, it's red rain outside, cause Trent said red rain outside, and he ain't gonna never lie to me. That would be me. So I was just that extra, like, that just believed everything come out his mouth. It wasn't nothing that he could say that I would go against. Like, he knew I was in his corner. I was, yeah. That was just, it was just kind of like Bonnie and Clyde. Like, yeah, I got your back. I'm with you. I'm fucking with you. Like, it is what it is. And it was kind of like a mutual respect thing where it was kind of, we was kicking it. We was doing whatever. We was moving like a couple, but we really wasn't a couple. That typical thing. And I don't know why I was always that female that was afraid to kind of like tell guys like, are you my boyfriend? I'm not that female that's gonna ask you like, we together, we boyfriend, we girlfriend, what are we? I'm not that. I don't, and I should get that way. I'm that way now. You have to tell me what it is, and if it's not what I'm looking for, then I go ahead and keep on moving. But back then I just was not vocal about what I wanted, right? So we kicking it, we chilling, we doing all this other stuff. Trent and his kid's mom, baby mother, was having some issues, I'm assuming. So Trent had a cousin that lived like 5 minutes away from me. So he would be over there all the time. Like, that was his little chill spot. And he was driving this truck or whatever that I'm assuming was theirs or hers or whoever. I don't know. I never did ask questions about it. So we were basically, talking and stuff throughout the day. And then it was like a period of time where I didn't hear from him. So I was home resting. And I was just, home chilling, whatever, resting and stuff, getting ready for the next day or whatever I had going on at that time. I can't really recall. I don't want to lie to y'all. So I don't really recall exactly what it was. But I was home. And he called me. So we were on the phone. We were talking. And he was just like, yeah, I'm at my cousin's house. You gonna come pick me up, or you gonna come see me or chill with me, whatever, like that. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm not thinking nothing is going on, right? So I get there and he just kind of looked like all disheveled, like off or whatever. So I'm asking him like, is everything okay? Like everything good? And he was
Like, man, that bitch, I'm just so tired of that shit. Like, I be trying to take care of my kids. I be trying to do what I need to do, and this bitch just be making it hard for me. Da da da.
So I'm just like, oh my god, like I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I understand.
I understand. Yeah, that's sad. Why she gotta do like? Why she gotta do that? She's crazy. You know, just his little puppy, just all of that, right? And whatever. So we get in the car. He give me a hug and giving me a kiss or whatever. So he was like, "You want me to drive?" I was like, "Yeah, cool." So I jumped over into the passenger seat, and then he got in the driver's seat. So we drove and went back to my house. Mind you, at this time I live with my mother. I am not embarrassed to say that I have lived with my mom. A lot of people be embarrassed to say that, baby. I am not. Baby, I was living. I didn't have no bills. I didn't have nothing but a car note and a phone bill. I didn't even pay my car insurance. My mama was paying my car insurance. So I was living the life with a brand new car, working and taking my check and spending it on me. Okay? No kid, no none of that. So we driving or whatever. We get to my mama's house. We sit in the car for a while. We talking. So I'm like asking him like what happened. So he basically telling me
Like, yeah, she tripping over the truck. You know, it's mine. I make the payments. She telling me that she want it back and this and that.
so I'm like, okay, like wow, that's crazy. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, like, well, what caused y'all to get into this argument and stuff? He like, man,
And she mad because I don't want to be there. I don't da 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 da. And I'm just trying to, you know, do me and live my life. And she just mad and da 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 da.
I'm like, you know that around and around and around and around and around and around and around that niggas be doing when they lying, but they like they don't want to tell. I'm just sitting there like, okay, something adding up, but dummy me. I just dumb fucking Dora. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yep, you right. She wrong. She crazy. So after we done talk and everything, I'm like, you coming inside? Like, you gonna stay here tonight? What you about to do? Cause my mama had really, really liked him a lot. Like, she really, really adored him, and she didn't care. Like, she would be in the back of the house, and my room, my headquarters was in the front of the house. So if he did come, like, she didn't care. Like, we, you know, we went to the front door. We was in there together, laid, whatever. That's just what it was. So he was basically like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna stay here, whatever. I'm gonna stay with you tonight. So we go inside, y'all. We go inside the house. Literally, we walked inside. My little brother is like in the living room area playing his PlayStation. He on the floor just playing his game, chilling. So he tell my little brother like, what's up? We go in the room, we talking. So he basically trying to tell me like, you know, what was happening. So as we sitting there talking, something go boom. So we look at each other like, and I just said my mom and I'm like, what was that? And like like my mom jumped up, my other sister jumped up, and like she run to the living room area. My little brother was, and he's like scared and freaking out. And there's this big cinder block. I think that's what they call them. There's this big ass cinder block sitting in the middle of the floor. Y'all. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. And my mama gonna probably watch this and be like, that bitch. Cause she are like, yeah, so it's this big ass cinder block, like brick, whatever, sitting in my mom's living room. So me and him come out the room and we looking like, so she like, somebody busted out my window. Somebody busted out my window. So I'm like, oh, my car. Let me go look at my, cause I'm thinking like my car. Let me check my car. So I run outside with my key to go check my car. He come walking outside behind me. And I'm looking at him and I was like, your baby mama did this, didn't it? Didn't she? Didn't she? Didn't your baby mama do? He was like, man,
I don't know, but I bet you she did with her fucking stupid ass, her crazy ass. Da 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 da.
it's kind of, my mom was like, I'm calling the cops and this and that. So I was like, well, let me get you from here because my mom about to call the cops and I can't stop her from calling them. So let me just go ahead and take you wherever. So he was like, yeah, you can take. So he was like, yeah, you can take me back to my cousin's house. So we get in the car. He drive back to his cousin's house, and as we in the car, I'm like, I know your baby mama did this. I'm like, I'm trying to get my mom not to call the cops because I don't want you to feel bad. I don't want you to look bad or whatever. I was like, but I can't stop my mom. Like, this her house or whatever. He was like,
Yeah, I get it. I understand. He was like, she's so fucking stupid. She's so dumb. Like,
it was, y'all, it was just obvious and clear as day she did it because the bitch, y'all just was arguing. And then when we was in, I'm skipping. I'm getting ahead of myself. So we get back to his cousin's house and I drop him off.
so he like, man, I'm sorry. Like, tell mom I'm sorry. Like, man, I ain't even gonna ever come back over there again. Like, that shit embarrassing, dog. Like, she just do too much bullshit. This bitch is stupid. She crazy.
And I was just like, yeah, she better not fuck with me. So I'm like, how does she even know where my mother live at? Like, I'm really sitting there like, how does she? So either this bitch had to follow us. Like, when I pulled up to his cousin's house to get him, she had to have been sitting somewhere to know that. Like, how did she know? How did she know where I live to come where I live? And how did she assume he was with me? You feel me? So it was just kind of weird. Like, and I kept asking him, like, how she know where I live at? Like, how she even know that you're here? So he was like,
I mean, I don't know. Like, that bitch is crazy.
all of that or whatever. So I'm mad. Like, I didn't pull out my glizzy, y'all know. All of that, like, yeah, I was like, well, I'm going back home. Let me go back and check on my family, whatever. My little brother is like shaking up, y'all. He is scared out of his mind. He's just like out of it. He ain't want to. My little brother did not go in the living room for a long time. He would not sit in there. He would not do nothing. Like, this bitch had him so scared for so long. He was so little. He was like 6 years old playing his PlayStation, chilling, and this bitch threw this big ass cinder block in the window. That would terrorize any child. Like, that would have any child traumatized. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, she's weird as a fuck, but I wanted to beat this bitch ass so bad, y'all. I was just like, at this point, bitch, because I didn't fuck with her. I didn't know the bitch. I didn't care about her. I didn't give a fuck about none of that because he told me they wasn't together. I believe what he said. My man said, and my man said he wasn't with that bitch. But the verdict says you're lying. So it took me a long time to learn. Like, I was just so gullible and so naive, and everything that man said was, that man couldn't tell me nothing wrong. So I pulled back. But yeah, anyway, so the man, he can't tell me nothing wrong. So anyways, I leave him and I head back to my mom's house or whatever, and I get back there and my mom was like, tell him who did it. And I was like, yeah, Miss Puff did it. Like, Miss Puff did that. Miss Puff, she, the guy that I talked to, they have children together, and I guess they got into an argument or whatever, and I'm assuming that she's the one who did it. He don't have any proof she did it. I don't have any proof. And at the time, my mom didn't have a security system at her house, so there was no proof that she was the one who did it. But it was just clear as day, y'all. It was just, you know what I'm saying? We knew what it was. We knew she was the one who did it, right? So, I go back inside. My mom, we all talking about it, whatever. The police and them was just like, this and that. So we kind of like my mom had to put like a bag up on the window and get it priced and all that stuff the next day. And we did all that stuff. So we inside, we talking, and I was like, yeah, like, he feel bad. He was like, he not gonna ever come back here again. He's embarrassed because she shouldn't have did that, and all this other type of stuff. Like, he's like, he know it was her. And when my mom was like, yeah, you saw when he walked outside, I know she probably was scared. He's like, I saw the way he walked out there like he was ready to beat her ass. And I was like, he was pissed off because something had already happened prior to me going to get him. And I don't know what happened, but when I got to him and we came here, we sat in the car for a while. I was like, we didn't even see no cars. We didn't see nothing. So my mom was like, well, whoever did it, the person had to run because they saw like footprints or whatever by the window. So she was like, the person had to run, right? So all of that happened. everything just, whatever flow over. So she was like, don't tell him, don't feel bad. Like, we'll get a price tomorrow. We'll work it out. But I bet you one thing, she better not bring her ass back here no more. She gonna have a up in her toe. She come back over here. And so, we just, all my sisters and everybody rowdy. Everybody just kind of like, yeah, if we catch her, da 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 da. Right? So after that, basically, I'm laying down and he called me and he was like, yeah, I'm just sitting outside my cousin's house. I'm like, you sitting outside? He was like, yeah, he got his family and stuff. I can't go in there. So I was like, what you want to do? I was like, you want me to get a room and like we stay at a room tonight or something? And he was like, I don't know. He was like, I don't know what to do. He was like, it's late, it's da 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 da. So I was like, I'm coming back to get you. I was like, my mama do not want you to feel bad. She was like, she do not want you to feel. I was like, yeah, she don't want you to feel bad. She definitely said she wants you to, it is what it is. Once we get it figured out, we'll get the window price and stuff and we'll go from there. So he was like, all right, or whatever. So he was like, nah, I ain't gonna come back over there. Like, I ain't gonna come. I was like, yes, you are. So like, I got up, left, and went and go pick him up. I picked him up. We went to the house. And like, we went in my headquarters to the house, and we was laying in the bed and stuff, and he fell asleep. He took a shower first. He took a shower and then he got in the bed. While he was in the shower, y'all, I was in his pants was on the floor, and I was just in his pants like, cause the phone was in the phone was in his pocket, and I wanted to know so bad what was in that phone, cause I was just like, not to start an argument or nothing like that, but I wanted to see what was going on between him and the baby mama. And y'all, I was just going through the phone. Like, I went through the pocket. I'm like listening for the water and stuff to cut off. So I go in the pocket and I get the phone, and I'm like going. He had no code on his phone. I don't know if he knew about codes at this point or whatever. I don't know. He had no code. So I go straight to the text messages. I ain't care about no call log, no none of that. I went straight to the text messages. I ain't looking at no pictures, nothing. So I go to the text messages, and I'm looking through the text messages, and I'm just like, wow, like, So I'm looking, I don't really see no messages between him and her, but then I saw her mom name, and I read the message, and it was just like, I'm good on y'all, I'm not fucking with y'all no more. She busted out shorty window, she wrong for that shit, da 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 da, like, she was like, what are you talking about? The mama was playing dumb. She was like, you're wrong, you this, you that, da 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 da. He was like, I'm good, leave me alone, I'm not fucking with y'all no more. Something like that. So I was just like, oh, he talking to her mama like that? You know what I'm saying? Because he had so much respect for my mama. Like, I didn't, to see that he was talking to them like that, I was just like, oh, like, what? And he got out the shower, and he got in the bed, and y'all know we had boom, 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 bam, 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 bam. So whatever she was trying to stop, she ain't stopped. He still got the pussy. He still got the pussy. Yeah. So she ain't stopped shit. Yeah. So if you ever come across this video, bitch, you ain't stopped nothing. Yeah. And that same dick sucking videos you saw on his phone of me, I've been, yeah, ho. Fuck Miss Puff. Anyways, yeah, so that's the story time about when a bitch busted my window out looking for her baby daddy, trying to stop some shit, and she ain't stopped nothing. So y'all, y'all, it's late at night. Y'all know I had to hit y'all with a story time. I was just like, let me get on the camera and drop a little TT for y'all tomorrow, and then I'm gonna try to get this vlog out. I want y'all to make sure y'all definitely drop them numbers in the comments to try to win this cash app and get me to 200 subs. So drop the number as soon as I hit 200 subs. The winner will get their money. So we at 183, I think, 180 something. Let's get to 200. Drop the numbers, and the winner gonna get that money, and then we get us to 300, 400, 500. We going up. So each time, like I told y'all, remember what I said, we doing these giveaways because I want to show y'all my support in some sort of way, the same way y'all are supporting me. So yeah, thank you for everything, y'all. I love y'all. Make sure you hit that like button. you comment, and you subscribe, and you share the video out with your friends and family. Y'all, I know this one probably ain't as juicy as the other ones that I be giving y'all, but this one is, you know, it's a little TT. And I'm gonna be dropping another banger later this week, because I'm about to pre-record right now, so y'all gonna see this outfit again. Yeah, and I'm gonna do that because I'm going to get my hair braided Friday and get everything. Gonna be my daughter going out of town, so I'm gonna be back. Y'all will see me soon. Peace.